These handlebar pads on Seadoos degrade at about the same rate as your seats do. Now, recovering the seat is pretty simple because you can just pop it off and have it done or do it yourself. But this thing is a little bit more complicated. We've got to take apart some of the handlebars in order to get this off. So let's dig into this and get this thing recovered. First thing we're going to need is a 7/32 socket to take off our surround for the handlebars. Put those screws somewhere so you don't lose them. Now our bottom surround will kind of come off here. Potentially some clips or things that it sticks into, but that comes off. Then our upper one should also come off. We can just tuck that to the side. And now we've got this here, and we're going to need 10mm nut or 10mm socket and wrench to remove the two 10s that hold this thing on. We've got our dash pad. This isn't a dash pad. We've got our handlebar pad off, so our next steps is going to be flipping it over and removing all of these staples that are attached to the old cover. And then this one specifically, the styrofoam that goes inside has taken some damage. So I need to come up with a way to kind of fill this in and reshape it. Now, expanding foam is probably your best option, so I would get some great stuff or some other expanding foam. Ideally, probably something that's like a closed cell foam. I think the like large cracks and window cavities or something like that. There's one of the great stuffs that is for sure closed cell foam, so it won't absorb water. I will make sure that there's a link to that down in the description, as well as everything that you need to complete this. But we need to reshape this so that it's going to look right, because with this big gaping hole and divot in there, if we stretch a new cover over it, it's going to show that. So I need to get this smoothed out. I need to get all of these staples out and then put it together. This is just going to be a time-consuming thing. I'm going to get these staples out, and then I'm going to start working on this, and I'll show you what we've come up with. All right, there's our plastic backing all set. All the staples are removed. We are ready to start shaping our foam so that it will fit in there how it's supposed to go and be smooth across the front. So let's get started on that. That's looking pretty decent. Now, the big thing is filling in that big void. These little voids shouldn't really show up that much, but that's pretty much where I want it. All right. Set this down on here. I want to get that seam lined up approximately there. Then we can stretch this around here. And that looks pretty decent for a start. For two staples, our logo there is centered, so we're just going to work our way around and staple this thing on. patience and a whole bunch of staples has got us this. And this thing looks pretty good. So we've got to trim up some of the excess fabric down here, which is no big deal. Just a pair of scissors and just snip along. That's everything you need to know about replacing the steering pad cover on your Seadoo personal watercraft. Thanks for watching. Tell them about it, George. Tell them. Tell them. I guess you told them, huh?